Yo, what's going on, fellas, man? It's your boy, Xcaliber26. I want to bring you guys the product. Remember, a few live streams back, I told you guys that the company contacted me to do a review of that product, guys, and the product is finally here. The name of the company is Trigger Kings, guys. I'm really excited about this product, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to give my honest opinion of it, and then we're going to do some live streams with it later on, guys. So let's look at the product right here. This is the box that comes in. It is known as Trigger Kings. It is a hair trigger and an adjustable trigger stop, all built in one, guys. No company out there is providing this right now, guys. These are the back of the box right here, guys. If you guys can see it, this is the back, and this is the front. I want to get it real close so you guys can see it. Alright, man, so let's unbox this bad boy and let's see what's inside right here, man. We have two triggers and the adjustable screw right there. You guys can see them. So we got an L2 and we got an R2, and they just hold on by some little, like, you know, gel sticky thing. I can pull these off. Alright, got that. And I would apologize in advance, guys, if there's any type of background noise. I do live close to a road where cars travel back and forth, so if you might happen, a car might drive by with a loud exhaust system, and I apologize for that in advance. You get two extra 3M adhesive tapes that you can put onto the back in case one falls off or something like that. You can always put those on, and you got some alcohol wipes to clean off the surface of the controller so you can install the triggers, guys. And then we have a business card. So the way that these work, guys, if you know most FPS games, whether it's Battlefield, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, most FPS games, you do not have to take the trigger and squeeze it all the way. And honestly, you gotta just squeeze like maybe that much and the trigger starts shooting right. So all this extra movement is really a waste of time. So what does this do? This is my cinch controller. My cinch controller does have a built-in trigger stop in it, but this thing with the hair trigger takes it a step further, guys. I can tighten my trigger hair and reduce my movement, but with the hair trigger, it's gonna bend this down even some. It's gonna bend this down some. You guys can see that it's gonna bend this down. So all I gotta do is basically like a little bit of movement with this system to be able to engage an enemy much more faster, guys. So let's install this so we can see how good these things are. So let's get to it. First thing you're gonna do is open your alcohol pack that comes with the box, right, guys? You're gonna open that up and make sure you unfold it. All right. And on their website, well, I'm going to leave down below, I'm going to leave a link to their channel. They have a way more better in-depth video of how to install these things. So guys, you want to make sure that you clean off the surface of your controller. Alright? Make sure you clean them off. Like I said, you might get some cars driving by, so I apologize about the noise, guys. Alright, clean that off. Alright, that's nice and clean. Let's start off with the aiming. So what you want to do, you want to reach in here, right, and you want to grab this 3M right here and you want to take it off. Right, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me see if I do it this way. Take it and pull this tape off, right? This thing is in here strong, boy. Alright, once you have this removed off, I had to cut it because it was a little bit difficult for me to get off. Once you have that off, you're going to take it and you want to push it in and a little bit and into and close to the light with your light bar right here. So you want to push it in and then bring it over a little bit some. So you want to get an angle on it, right? Get an angle, get it in, get a firm grip on it and bring it in close to the light. Make sure you squeeze it in tight. You want to stick there. Okay? So now that's stuck there. That's not going anywhere, right? So that's one side that's down. And now let's get the next side in. So you guys can see pretty much how you do it, right? So the next side, same thing. Take off the adhesive, stick it onto the controller, and you're good to go. Well, I'm going to switch and go into the game so I can show you guys exactly how you adjust these in the game, man. See you in the gameplay. Alright guys, man, you guys see a different t-shirt. You're like, what the hell? It took a few days, man. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna be able to give you full in-game demonstration of what's going on when you do the install. But guys, once you got your trigger kings on your controller right here, guys. Once you got them installed, we got one key thing I'm going to tell you guys. When you put them on, make sure you put it on and you push as far to the light bar as possible. I will explain why that's very important. When you put them on, definitely push over to get them close to the light bar as possible, guys. So once you got them on, guys, you're going to go into a custom game on the Black Ops 3 or whatever shooter game that you're going to be using this for, whatever type of game you're going to be using it for, period. Doesn't have to be as Call of Duty, but mainly, you know, it's most people play Call of Duty for FPS games. But anyway, once you get in there, guys, you're going to go into a custom game, get whatever weapon that you're going to be using, guys, and you're going to take this tool right here. There's a screw on top right here. There's a screw on the side. Screw on top, screw on the side. The screw on top is for your hair trigger. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put this in right here, and you're going to start to continue. You're going to start to turn it to the right. Keep turning until your weapon starts to fire. Once your weapon starts to fire, start going back to the left a little bit just so it stops. That is going to be your hair trigger. What it's doing is taking your trigger and already pushing it down to that point. So all you got to do is basically barely touch it, and you're going to be engaging into the enemy, guys. So now that your weapon is now at the hair trigger point where it's going to be engaging an enemy, now we need to reduce the rest of that motion coming down to the side. You got to see right here, I already have mine already set up on my cinch controller. So you notice right here, guys, when I do my controller, that's it. That's all the motion I got to do. That's what this screw is. You're going to screw this down until you get just a little bit of motion, guys. Right there, a little bit of motion to engage an enemy right there, man. So you do this on both sides to get the hair trigger for aiming down sights and the hair trigger for engaging and firing your weapon, guys. Now, by any means, this is not going to make you a godly player. You still got to play with some common sense and some strategic movement, but this will give you an advantage definitely in engaging an enemy much faster and getting the fire rate much faster out than your enemy and being able to aim down sights faster in gun battles, guys. Next up, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of having a trigger king on your weapon. Alright, guys, man, let's go over the cons. Let's go over the things. I've been playing with this now for about a week, and I wanted to wait and really get some in-game time with this system to really give my honest opinion. I didn't want to just open up out the box, put it on, and give you guys like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever on earth. I said, let me play with it for a while, really put it through some paces, guys. So for the last couple live streams you guys have been seeing me, I've been using this product. And the cons, these are the cons, the things that I didn't like about the product so far. One thing, the screw here on the side, I wish that there was a way for it to, this is why I say when you put it in, you got to make sure you push all the way to the light bar, because if you don't push down hard enough or you don't line up right, you can squeeze this down and the trigger, the screw will slide off to the side, eliminating the trigger stop. That has happened to me a few times in games so far, where I pushed down and it didn't stop, it went off to the side. You got to make sure that's on. Next thing I've noticed, that even though these extenders are down here, I found it's better to use this part right here, man. Don't really pull down on this, because if you're like me with heavy hands, once you do like this, look, you can see right here, once I pull down, it's lifting up already. Like, look at that. You see what I mean? It's lifting off of the tape already, of the sticky substance that's right here. So let's just stay right here, man. Just stay right here and shoot from this part. Do not use these trigger parts down here. Maybe there's something that they could change in the future for people who do want to use the extender and don't have to worry about that thing flying off. Next thing too, guys, when you're aiming with this, the next con, try to aim more on this side. Don't give equal pressure. I try to aim more like this, because what I found, if you aim too much on this side over here, you also can, like, see what I'm saying? Like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the screw is off to the side. You see that? That's what I was talking about. See how you see, because I put the pressure over here. Look at the screw. It's not. I'm not getting any more trigger stop. You see, it's sliding off. So what I found is, if I push to this side, see that? Every time, perfect. Every time. That's the only few cons that I found about it. That they should find some way to stop that from happening, and find some way where you can use this more effectively without coming off, and maybe adding a second screw over here, I don't know, somewhere that can stop that from happening, guys. Next up, we'll go over the pros of having one of these. Alright guys, man, so here we are. Back, we're going to talk about the pros of having one of these things, guys. So far, playing with it, guys, it is a great product. It is good, and it does what it says it's going to do. It's going to give you a hair trigger, and it's going to give you that trigger style where you can adjust it. One thing I do love about it is that I can slap this on top of my controller, and I can still play any game that I want. So if I want to go right now and play a racing game, all I got to do is take this adjustment tool and screw it all the way back out, and my trigger will go all the way back down like a normal trigger, guys. That's one thing I do like about it. So once you put it on, it doesn't automatically eliminate your control from any other game. You can just readjust it to where you want it to be, and when you go back to your FPS game, just readjust it back to that hair trigger spot, and you're going to be good. So it does engage the enemy really fast. Like I was streaming with the Vesper, and I was just knocking people down with the Vesper with this thing, guys. Before they even knew it, it was like they're getting shot. So I would definitely recommend the product. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would. I would recommend this. There's going to be a link down below. I am not sponsored by these guys. In no way, shape, or form am I going to pay for this review. They reached out to me and said, hey man, would you like to check out our product? I said, hey, why not? And so far, I really am enjoying it. And ever since I put it on, it has not come off, and I am enjoying it, guys. So there's going to be a full live stream, guys, where we're going to be showing off these things right here, the Trigger Kings for the PlayStation 4. Make sure you go pick up a pair. Comment down below what you thought of my review, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Keep on gaming as always. It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.